You're watching SBA Today. With all the latest news, stories, and advice, here are your hosts, Paul Long and Tonya Mazurek.
And welcome to SBA Today, sponsored by SBA Collective for the week of February 23rd. I am Paul.
And I am Tonya, and we're just going to dive right into the show today.
Yeah. So I think the most biggest, it's not really news, but
most biggest,
funner. Me real good. Me Washington education.
All right.
So let's talk about LPRs, the three letters that we've took for granted for so long. I was on a call with our friends at Nagel and some other managers. And if you're hearing this message, you're too freaking late. It usually takes 10 days for them to turn around. And they are getting thousands that they have to work on. And if you haven't submitted that is not good. Now, here's one thing too that I thought was pretty.
There might not be a point in submitting
you're
it.
toast.
Is what they're saying.
There is no. I don't know.
Why put people through it? You can try, but it's kind of.
You're right.
Yeah,
you could 100%. But I want to share on this though. This is the key piece that I actually kind of missed. And I was able to get it done, and I'll tell you a story here in a second.
Ooh.
But it's by the loan, not by the person. So let's say you're doing a loan and a line combo. Okay. So you're doing a 7A and an express.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get the LPR approval for this loan and this loan. Both. So if you think, I got the approval, I can copy it into another loan, you are incorrect.
Oh my God, do that again. Incorrect.
So I thought that was interesting because I had several loan line combos that I was working on. And that's the case. Now, I will say, and first of all, if you are working in that Sacramento 504 email box, etc., dear God, thank you for your hard work. They were working Saturday, Sunday. I was getting my approvals Saturday night, Sunday night. They are committed to doing this, and I submitted one, and please don't fill up the mailbox, but I was able to get mine in 5 days with everything, and I had a screen out on one of them.
Oh, wow.
So
is this recent?
They're working.
Recent?
I got it like Sunday night. Wow. On my last one, and that had a screen out. So just so you know, they're working really hard, but don't be that person on the 25th thinking you can get it done by the 27th. You're toast. And really, even now.
And pressing.
Right. You're one of those people that waits till the end to do anything.
No.
Not you. I'm talking to our listener.
I know. But what he's saying there too, that I want to make sure that nobody, I guess, skips over, is we all can get frustrated when it comes to certain changes and certain things, when it comes to SBA changing rules and whatever. But look at what the people are doing. Look at who's behind the scenes.
Yep.
Look, working on a freaking Sunday night. Yep. So stop saying our government employees, right, don't work hard. Don't go above and step above, because they are showing us right now. Yes, they do. So just bringing that out there. Exactly.
Now, there's one thing that I also want to share with you that I think is absolutely critical, and that is after March 1st, okay, you have loans on your portfolio with LPRs, okay? What can and can't you do for these individuals after March 1st? Well, top news, here's your answers.
You know what's funny about that too, Paul? Aren't I the one that asked you that question last week? I love that you went
probably See, I remember things. Tonya, I listen to you.
Yeah, Mrs. Long.
I may be the
Mrs.
only
Long,
man,
is
but I listen to you.
Wow! When I ever come out there and I meet your wife, her and I, we can have a sit down.
Oh yeah, we're coming to Colorado, my wife and I. So we'll come in. We're gonna.
You better. That'd be awesome.
Anyway, it all depends on your servicing request. Okay, so here is a phenomenal chart that you feel free to screenshot, use, etc. But this is a very good chart for you to use. So for those who are listening in podcast in your car, or as I like to say, in the shower, listening to podcasts, can you do a payment deferment on an existing loan for an LPR? The answer is ding. Yes, you can. Can you do a payment modification, extend the term 10 years, servicing, those types of things? Ding, you're good. Then if you have a substitution of collateral, ding, we're good. Loan assumption. Now we're starting to get a little gray. It's permitted, assuming that the other party meets citizenship requirements. Oh, and by the way, I don't know any institution that does loan assumption.
I just was fixing to say. You totally beat me to it. I'm sitting there going,
sorry. I'm like, hey, whoever's
can I
listening,
assume that loan? No.
I'd like to know how many loan assumptions are actually done in a year. And I'd like to know what institutions actually do them. I would love to hear those stats. So last time I said that, we had them on and we had them tell us. Mm-hmm. Now, if you have a loan increase, may not be possible if the owner is an LPR. So that loan increase is going to be a no. Okay. A new owner who's an LPR. Sorry, gotta be a U.S. citizen. And last but not least, any sort of increase in the LPR ownership.
Oh, Madison, thank you for our behind the scenes. We didn't know this was coming, or at least I didn't. I'm like, oh, good job, girl.
There you go. That's what's going on in the LPR world. What else we got?
Yeah, that is interesting. Yes, I know. That is interesting. Okay, so the next we're going to get into is there's new procedures notice about small loan rules that came out, and there's a few reminders with that. 2 months bank statements required. You must, not should, for all loans under $350,000. Collect those bank statements. Now, I thought we had to anyway, Paul, so I don't even know. But anyway.
No.
Well, I guess I don't do a whole heck of a lot of loans under $350,000.
On a side note, I'm gonna poke the bear on this one.
Oh,
why under $350,000? Why not over $350,000? Because the whole point of this is you're checking. Here's a bank statement, and it says JP Morgan Chase. You look at a debt schedule, and you don't see a debt for JP Morgan Chase. You're probably going to ask questions, right? That's the point of this.
Well, no. And that makes total and complete sense. But don't you anyway? I mean,
no.
You don't get bank statements. I mean, like think about
for
it
equity injection.
I was going to say for the equity injection.
Equity injection,
so
yes.
We're typically collecting it.
Well, hold on a sec. Okay, you want to go there, Tonya? Let's go there. Most equity injections come from an outside source, aka the guarantor.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Now, if I wanted to see all the times they did OnlyFans, then that's a different story. But that's not going to show up on their business bank statement. At least it shouldn't.
You know what? Bleep that. I swear. You and your do you have a thing? Do I need to like have another conversation with Mrs. Long? Mrs. Long. Is there some sort of something out here that none of us know about?
No. Okay. So I opened the bag.
On here.
I don't know.
What's going on there? I don't know.
Yeah.
Did it
I
cut
don't
us
know.
off?
Keep
Did
going
it
though,
just start
Tonya.
us? I don't
Yeah.
know. Anyway, it's just started up again. But anyway, okay, guys.
Yeah.
So there's no change to SBA Express and credit history. Oh, big change here. Credit history, 1.1 time debt service coverage ratio, repayment ability from 1.15.
Right.
Wait a minute.
I know, right?
I didn't see
it's
that
the details
prior.
that matter, right? So 1.10 for small, but 1.15 for over. Like, people, can we just keep the numbers the same, please? Like, why the hell did we have to come up with another number?
Right.
But whatever.
Interesting. I don't know either. You know what? Madison, can you put in the chat if that restart grabbed our first?
No, we're good. We're good.
Oh, okay.
We've already done it. We're good. Yep. Keep going.
All right. Well, hey, that's on you, dude. What do you mean?
I know. I did that.
So what is the next one regarding Harvest there, mister?
Next one, yes. Harvest, Small Business Finance, one of the 16 that it's an SBLCs, announced a merger with Crossroads Impact, who is a CDFI, and they're merging together. So it'll be interesting to see what that does, if that increases. I mean, again, as a CDFI, there is some, SBA lending on there. I don't know much more than that, I'll be honest with you. So as more information comes, we'll be sharing that. But there we go.
Yeah, because we like to share things when we don't even know it and we see it right then. Specifically what Paul likes to do with me, that something will pop up and he's like, hey, Tonya, we're changing it this morning last minute. So I
That's
find it out right
I've
when
never
y'all
done
find it
that
out,
before
which
this
is
morning.
Anyway, okay, Q3 2025. IBBA Market Pulse came out. Oh my God, these guys are great. Came out with the overall strength of business acquisition environment. They always have good info, don't you think, Paul?
Absolutely.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Okay. Owners who are prepared are finding opportunities. Good businesses are moving. Momentum is building, but it's not a rush. 2026 looks more like a continuation of disciplined deal making than a reset to the frenzy years. That's a quote by Tonya Popov. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Founder and master CBI, INIX Consulting and Brokerage. Okay. All right. I agree. Right.
Yeah. Well, I think what's interesting.
Move. Well, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Go ahead, Tonya.
No.
Go.
Oh, no.
Ladies first.
Oh, God. Yeah, duh. Momentum. Okay. The momentum's building. I mean, when you think about how things have been, would you have thought these numbers were what we would see, Paul? Like, as far as like Main Street being where it's at, going up a tad, and then the more lower middle market, they're right. They're pretty even with 2024. Well, I think what's prior to seeing this.
What's important again for those who are listening and maybe can't see that is we're looking at on Main Street, you're getting about 2.1 to 2.3 average offers per deal. And in lower middle market, you're seeing more actually from and a little bit of a decrease actually from 24 to 25, 3.8 to 3.6 offers.
And if you haven't yet got the visual of that 3 or 2.19 person, there's two people, and then the little bitty person. Person.
Only my ear was interested in making an offer in that deal. My other ear said no.
Oh, I know. I just get so tickled with that. Anyway, whatever. No, but I just think that's interesting. I do. I find that very interesting. That it's kind of keeping up. So the other thing to note is the offers per deal is about the same as 24. Okay, we got that. Main Street loans versus lower middle market. Got that. All right. So here, we got it up. Okay.
Yep.
The bigger the deal, the bigger the multiple. Now, in my mind, that makes sense. Now think about that. And Paul, I want to kind of just talk about this a little bit, but I mean, you can see on the screen, if you're if you're listening, I guess you can't. But we're just going to talk about the larger ones. Let's talk about Q4 2025, and because that's the most recent. We've got,
so like,
go ahead.
I was going to say the purchase price. So this is all based on purchase price. If you're not seeing this on here, yes. Purchase price 500,000 and under, you have a multiple of around 2. And I think we would all agree that that's pretty average.
Well, exactly. Go ahead.
From $1 million to $2 million, it goes up to about a 3 multiple.
Right.
500,000 to $1 million goes 3.1. Now notice that it kind of doesn't go in order. It goes from that 500 to million, you actually get a little bit more of a multiple. That's what I thought was super interesting.
Right.
And then 2 million to 5 million, you got about 4.1 multiple, and anything 5 to 50 million, you're at 5.5 multiple. It makes sort of sense, except for that little wonkiness
Well, yeah, and I think it makes sense too whenever you're going up, right? Because the larger the deal, typically the borrower, one, they've likely been around a little bit longer. They've got the technology in place. They've got the systems in place. It's
all about cash flow. You are buying the future cash flows, and those cash flows better be freaking higher at a $5 to $50 million purchase price. Because what the hell are you buying?
It's not even just the cash flow. It's all the whole big picture of the larger deals versus the smaller deals, and just who you're buying from, how long they've been in business, what they've got in place, the technology. It's the whole big picture of why it makes sense that multiple is going to be larger, and it's going off of EBITDA more so than seller discretionary earnings, which is typically more the under $1 million. Anyway, okay. So we've got the next. Let's go to the next slide if you've got that. Actually, this is just talking about the amount of cash basically at close that everybody is getting. And seller financing, escrow holdbacks, or earnouts would explain or should explain the delta. Now, I want to be clear, right? Because we are on an SBA Today show. So I want to be real clear when it comes to earnouts. This is IBBA. It's talking about the deals across the board.
Yep.
Yes, across the board, not just in the SBA world, because as we all know, or if you don't, I'm going to tell you, earnouts are not allowed in the SBA. Right?
If this is new information,
you know this,
please re-listen to episode 1 and start over.
Yes. Okay. So because earnouts are great in the private sector, right? In institutional lending and whatnot, they're great because they kind of bridge that gap between I guess maybe the interest rates that are going right now, the multiples being bought, the cash flow. It kind of bridges that gap in between the valuation gap. But with SBA transactions, guys, structures are more rigid, right? They're way more rigid. And contingent upside earnouts generally are not permitted. In the SBA world, the reason being is SBA doesn't want higher risk after close, right? That we want a fixed price. Purchase price. We want defined equity injection. We do not want contingent liabilities that increase SBA risk, which could happen with an earnout that's based on future performance. Now, the flip side of that, in the SBA world, you can do the opposite, really, in a way. And I've seen a few of these as of late where the actual, let's say they get a seller note. The seller gives you a seller note, right? And it's for $1 million, the seller note. You can have performance based as long as it's dropping moving forward, meaning they're not going to get paid if performance doesn't hit a certain number. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Then the seller note actually goes down. That typically can be okay depending on how it's structured because it's not increasing the loan amount. It's not increasing injection amount, and it's not increasing risk for SBA. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of go into that.
And I want to go back to that graph a little bit too, because and for our friends who aren't watching this but are listening, the average cash to close is 84% of loans are getting cash to close. Now that can be an SBA loan, that can be cash, that can be the bottom line. The seller gets on average as of Q4 2025, 84% of their cash at closing. And I thought that was a very interesting fact. And that's what we're talking about, the delta between 84 and 100. That's your seller financing, escrow holdback, and earnouts, and any of that other stuff is the rest of that. But I was shocked actually by how much cash.
What would you have, without seeing these numbers, Paul, what would you have thought?
And you were going to ask that, and the number 60 was in my head. Like
really?
60%. I didn't think it'd be as high
whole
as the
year.
80s.
I mean, that goes back. I mean, that isn't even, this is going back to 2023.
I know. So the absolute lowest was around 79%.
Yeah.
And that was in Q4 2023. So I wonder what it was during COVID.
Nick.
Yeah, Nick, where you at, buddy? We need some facts.
we need some stats now. Stats. Oh my God, this is killing me. Anyway, well, that is interesting. Yeah. Anyway,
well, there we go. We're here to share facts.
And quite a few other things, obviously, down here, like confusion. That's typically my job, or last minute details. That's his job.
That's okay.
Anyway, all right, guys. Well, do you have anything else, Paul?
Nope, that's a wrap for me.
All righty. Well, guys, we're here on Tuesday mornings every week, live on LinkedIn and or YouTube, or anywhere you get your streaming platforms at any time. You can get us as well in audio version. But hey, I think we're way better live. I'm just saying. Anyway, reach out to Paul or I on our personal LinkedIn pages if you have anything to discuss, or you just want to reach out to us, because we would love to chat with you and connect. Also, look at any of our past episodes on is prior and or our sister show, the BDO show. Past that, let's see. I don't know. I don't have anything else. You can subscribe. You can share with your network out there. And hey, we'd love to see you next week. Anyway, peace out. Have a good
See you later.
See ya.